Hey guys, Red Earth Goddess here. It's officially 7 in the morning. I'm out on my patio. This is take 2 of the full moon cartomancy reading in the phase of Sagittarius. It will be taking place on May the 21st, and then Mercury goes direct on May the 22nd. So right now and the days before and the weeks prior, we've been experiencing things of the past that need closure, that need to be worked on to improve, to move forward in the future. I also feel that we've been connecting with people from the past, and if they have not been in the past, then they are like souls, like-minded souls from our same planetary or star cluster that have been really helping us align to our true selves and our true calling to move forward in our path and our destinies. So it's May the 18th. I keep saying 17th because, again, yesterday I did this reading. I put it up and then I realized the cards are not being shown. So I hope this works out. As you can see, it's 7 in the morning, but the sun, the rays of the sun are not really aligned to where I am. So, and I look somewhat dark, so we'll see. But I do have my wonderful citrine pendulum here to uplift the energies of this reading. And I also have a rose quartz. And I know, Scott, you like this one. I did look at your numerology, and your name numerology is actually a 5. Scott is a 5, and Scott in your last name is also a 5, and then your life path number is a 4. So we pretty much resonate on similar frequencies. And the funny thing is that cartomancy reading that I delivered, cartomancy message or reading 5 days and 5 weeks, that was definitely for you. Because you did receive that confirmation from me. But it is my fault because I was not able to reply to you literally on that 5th day. I know you sent me like an email prior to that. But again, I will be getting back to you. So let's get ahead and start giving this full moon reading. Another thing that I want to say is because we are aligned with Sagittarius full moon, and on top of that, there's another alignment of Saturn in Sagittarius right now. So we are literally in Saturn in Sagittarius until 2017. And because of the double Sagittarian, what this is bringing in expansion. So people are becoming aware of the false doctrines. People are becoming aware of that religions, the Abrahamic religions, are actually copyright stolen from the Hindu pantheon to the old pagan pantheons. It's literally copyright stolen, okay? So therefore Christianity is a very false doctrine, and the reasons why people believe in it is because they believe prophecies are unfolding that are in the Bible. But these are the same prophecies that have been unfolding every 2,000 years, and they are in all of the pagan mythologies and stories anyways. And also that which is the point of having these faiths around, is that which the whole mass believes in and reads in, you manifest and you make come true. Also, if you believe in Christianity like to the forefront and like with your whole heart, body, mind, and soul, then you are a sacrifice. So do not complain that your life has kept you in like away from your family, you have no money, you live in Timbuktu and you're alone because you've allowed this reality to come forth into your life. And I don't care if that sits well with you or not. This is my purpose and I'm delivering my purpose. I'm born Saturn in Sagittarian. And my moon is in Sagittarian. So if anyone is aware of false doctrines, trust me, it's me. There's people on YouTube, they have channels of activism, and they have like 3 or 4 channels, and they disrespect other people who do this, and they smoke pot live on channel. Now, my understanding is, with all due respect, however you want to deliver the message is up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But if you're going to come on my channel and you're going to disrespect my channel, or you're going to disrespect someone else's channel, then you know what? honestly. So anyways, cartomancy divination reading, and it does look like it's somewhat dark again. So I'm gonna, I can't redo this video the third time because I have places to go, guys. I do make these readings personalized, and you can do that by going to redwithgoddess.com and purchasing your own personalized reading with me. I also do intuitive readings, life coaching, and things of that nature. It's pretty chilly outside, to be honest with you. Okay, this card came out yesterday. So we got the Seven of Spades. Yesterday we started off with the Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Spades is actually the master of all the cartomancy cards. Which means this week is, or this full moon is vital. Then we got the Six of Diamonds. Then we got the Five of Clubs. Then we got the Four of Hearts. The Eight of Clubs. Ace of Diamonds. Seven of Spades. There's people that are going back to school. Okay? There's people going back to school, and there's people, if you're not going back to school, you yourself are decoding these false doctrines, because there's so many false doctrines out there. So many false prophets. Everybody who smokes crack believes they're a prophet, with all due respect. However, I feel the school systems, as well as anything that is government organized, is going through a huge shift. There's people in the governments right now that they are changing things right now as we speak, okay? They are going through so much struggles to shift things because the world is expanding. The planets are bringing more of their influences in, and what this does is impact people's lives and ideas and inspirations on how to change things in these governments. And there's more people who are more energetically sensitive coming into these governmental systems, the younger generations who are born in Saturn and Sagittarian, because Saturn and Sagittarians are born from 1984, if I'm not mistaken, until 1989 or something like that. So if you're not in a governmental or a school institution, or like if you're not a counselor or educator in a school, or if you're not somebody who's doing teaching, then you're teaching yourself. You're being self-taught right now. You're teaching yourself the truths. And with that, you're getting into community work, okay? Community work is very vital. It's very important right now. We need more people who are self-aware and who are self-disciplined to get into these organizations, to get into these school systems, and to shift things around. The younger generations are not buying it. They're becoming more and more sensitive to foods, to places, to their own families. And how do we put up with that? Like, I want to tell you something, okay? I had a conversation with a few people recently. And we were talking about different personalities and different characteristics. And I was saying how I have been in, youth programs, substance abuse programs, children's programs, organizations, women's support. And I have been so disappointed at the way these kids and the way they are being so-called supported, because I see that they're not being supported at all. They're being told that they're crazy. Meanwhile, most of the people, they're drugged up themselves just because they have to do a 9-to-5 work and they are not happy with their lives. And my answer to that is, why are you doing this for a living? Why? If it's not your skill, if it's not your ability, if it's not something that makes you happy, why are you doing it? Taking care of kids and things of this nature with people with other problems, it's not easy. It has to be your passion. I mean, if I go to school and try to be a pianist, but I suck, okay? How can I be a teacher, a pianist teacher? How can I counsel people on how to become the greatest pianist? And you can't tell me, well, it's a personality thing, because people don't care if you have a great personality, but if you suck at piano. So that doesn't make sense to me. And if maybe you are in some sort of government organization or institution supporting this, and you've come to the realization that this isn't for you. Maybe you'd like to go back to school. Maybe you'd like to find out what your skills and your abilities and your talents are, and perhaps go into a different field. Because Five of Clubs is here to tell you there's some changes taking place, and those changes taking place is right now, okay? We're in the 5th month. You got to think about it. You got to really get truthful with yourself and change your life right now, because this is the time right now. Do you guys remember January 2016, we had that 5 planetary alignment taking place, and that was like Saturn and all this stuff, and Judgment. Well, it looks like by this full moon and this entire year, that is slowly coming to the forefront. It's closing, and it could also take place within the next year or two, okay? It's trying to ascend certain people, and it's trying to get people more aware of these things, okay? And when you do those changes, it looks like you're going to get some more solid foundations in your life, because 4 is a number of harmony, balance, structure, and stability. And a lot of times, you know, harmony, compassion, when you do it with compassion, when you figure yourself out, when I see the people with the number 4 dominant in their chart, I see somebody who likes self-discipline in terms of how to harmonize their life, how to keep things in balance. They like, at 9 o'clock, I gotta do this. At 8 o'clock, I gotta be here. At 10 o'clock, I have an appointment with my friend at dinner. I can only stay for 30 minutes, and then I gotta go. I can't stay a minute later. They're very structured in that sense, and if somebody comes in and takes that discipline or structure out of their life, they kind of get like, what am I doing? What am I doing? You get what I mean? But if that's how you are, that's good, because that's allowing certain changes to take place in your life. And that's why I say, if you're feeling a change, allow it to take center, allow it to happen to you, allow the changes to occur, because that which you send out returns to you. And with the 8 of Clubs, it looks like that which you send out is definitely being returned to you right now at this point in time. Although it's a dark card, I don't see it as a dark card, because if you reap what you've sent out, everybody does. Everybody receives what they've sent out. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, whether it enlightens others, whether it enlightens ourselves, whatever you're doing, you're going to get more of it. If you sacrifice yourself, you're going to keep getting sacrificed. If you change that sacrificial behavior and you bump up, and you work with that sacrificing yourself in order to gain community service, and then receive monetary needs, and then environmental needs, then you're working with that sacrifice to benefit yourself and the others, which number 8 can be a community number as well, because it's holding up the pillars in the middle. And then when we come to this awareness, when we come to this enlightenment of the school systems, the falseness, the false doctrines and religions, things of that nature, then we get to have a party, because the Ace of Diamonds is here. Okay, guys? There's going to be a party going on this full moon. It's going to be a really, really powerful full moon. And I can feel it from now. Hence why I brought out... Oh, I should have kept this here for the whole time. Hence why I brought out, you know, the rose quartz and the citrine. I can't see that one because it's kind of low. Because, oh, that's funny, because the King of Hearts came out as the last card in the reading I did yesterday for the full moon, and it came out again. It was underneath the deck. I wasn't going to look, but I looked. So this can literally symbolize people getting married, or it doesn't have to be about a man and a woman. It could literally be that you've balanced your masculine and feminine aspects within yourself. It's empowered you, and you're moving forward with your life and your destiny. So yeah, people, love yourselves. Work with rose quartz if you can. Whoever judges another gets judged firsthand. Disrespecting other people. Being a little snitch. Being a little... feeling like you know everything and disrespecting other people on other people's channels gets you nowhere. So, you know, anyways, guys, I gotta go. I chat a lot. I have somewhere to go, and we'll see you guys shortly, okay? Bye now.